It's good here. We'll speed up a little bit. How's it going, guys?
Good. And tell me, what does it feel like when you heard your name called?
Yeah, it's such a surreal moment. It's everything I've dreamed of growing up. Hearing my name called one day, and I'm so happy that the Philadelphia Flyers are the one to do it. So I'm extremely excited for the future and see what it holds.
Cutter, did you have a pretty good inkling that the Flyers were heavily interested in you during this whole process?
Yeah, I think so. I think I had a really good interview with them, over the course of the combine and, yesterday. So it was nice talking with them, kind of catching up, and, I thought we had a really good bond in those meetings, and I definitely thought they were interested in me for sure. Yeah, it's awesome. It's bright orange, so it's awesome. You definitely stand out, and I love that. So I'm extremely excited to be a part of this organization, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Cutter, I know with the U.S. national team you played on the wing. Now you're going to be, I know, at Boston College playing at center. So in terms of, I know you said in the past you have played the center position, but how would you sort of describe your game playing on either position?
Yeah, that's something I developed over the past 2 years. Extremely versatile, where I can play left or right wing or center, if that being the case. I displayed my message to the Philadelphia Flyers that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. If that's on the wing or if that's in center, I'm willing to do whatever. So I'm excited to be a center or a left wing in the near future.
Can you also talk about the physical side of the game when it comes out?
Yeah, it's something I developed over these past 2 years with the program that developed me into such a great player. That's one of the things I've added to my game. I wasn't really physical growing up, and big body as I am, it's nice to create time and space for my teammates, to make future plays, and it's big help in my game today. So.
This is a brief transfer from the US and TDP. Dan Moore told me this is one of the quickest team he's ever seen in his life. What made this crop so special?
Yeah, it's super cool. I've heard such great things about the Philadelphia Flyers, and talking with them, I felt I had a really good connection with them. So I'm just excited to see, in the near future and get out to development camp next week and have a great week.
How do your mother's from Reading? You spent summers in Reading.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be able to have that connection so soon?
Yeah, it's been awesome. She said nothing but the best about the Philadelphia fan base and all the fans out there. So it's pretty cool. My aunt and my mom's side of the family lives out there, so it's pretty cool. So they don't have to move anywhere to come watch me play hockey. So it's awesome. I'm super excited for it, and it's great.
When you're known for your shot, what's the part of your game you want to talk about?
I think my compete. It's something I developed as well over the past 2 years. The dog and a bone type of mentality. You're not going to go in the corner and beat me out of the net with that puck. So I'm coming out of the net. I'm coming out of the corner with that puck. I compete for sure.
Carter, you're going to BC now. How much do you envision yourself when you want to go with the Flyers? How much you want to turn pro? When do you feel like you're ready?
Yeah, I think 1 year in NCAA, and then I'll be ready to play in the National Hockey League and help the Philadelphia Flyers win a Stanley Cup in the near future.
When you talk to them, what were the things they said they were most excited about, and what did you like in your previous conversations? What were they like to see?
Yeah, they're just super excited to have the opportunity to be with them. They didn't really display too much of that message because it was kind of jack of all trades, so we didn't really know what was going on. But I'm super happy to be here. I'm super happy to be picked by the Philadelphia Flyers, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Cutter, during this process, you were kind of viewed as one of the risers on draft boards. I guess, is that something you paid a lot of attention to? And if it was, how exciting was that to know that your stock season was going up as the weeks went by?
Yeah, yes and no. I see a couple things, whether it pops up on my Instagram or not, but I don't really go too in depth with all that stuff. I like to work hard. It shows on the ice, all the stuff I do behind the scenes that doesn't really get shown, and it's nice to see all that hard work paying off one day, and especially rising up those boards recently.
You seem pretty excited now. Was last night kind of a restless night for you?
Yeah, I've done everything I can to be where I am today. I put on all the hard work over these past 18 years to get to where I am. So I had a great night's sleep last night. There was nothing left I could have done, and I was super happy with everything I've done.
Cutter, please excuse my ignorance, but is that your given name, Cutter?
It is, yeah.
It is. What's the origin of that? What is that all about?
Yeah, so I think my grandma, the one who was from Philly, over in Sweden, she was cooking dinner that night, and she found it in a Swedish cookbook. It just came up Cutter, so it stuck, and I love my name, so it's great.
What did your dad mean to you over the course of growing up, having played pro hockey and having sort of absorbed all of that, and what did you take from him, and what did he impart on you?
Yeah, I think just the mentality. You know, it doesn't really matter where you're at now. It's what you're going to do now to get to the next level in the future. He's played at the highest level in the National Hockey League, and I've seen what it takes to get there. And he's displayed that message and how hard work and all the little things pay off. So I'm just trying to do everything I can every single day to get to the next level, and he's been a great piece of that.
I covered him when he played midget hockey in Sudbury.
Oh wow, really? Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah.
They won the All Ontarios one year, and I'm wondering, do you get back much? Do you go much to Sudbury at all? Or
Yeah,
do
well,
you
since the pandemic, I haven't been able to see my grandparents or any of my dad's side of the family in two to 3 years. So I usually go up every summer and spend time with them. And I have a couple family friends here from Sudbury, so it's good to see all those people, especially after tonight. And yeah, I try to get there as much as I can, but it's been tough with COVID.
Your dad was part of Flyers organization, right? Oils, and then I know he worked with Chuck. What is it like to know that you are now part of that as well?
Yeah, it's awesome. My dad played many years, and he's got many connections, so it's pretty cool to see that the Philadelphia Flyers are one of them. So I'm super excited to be a part of this organization and to have a couple strings attached with this team. It's pretty cool too.
Cutter, on your way over here, you were a little exaggerating to Logan over there. What does it mean to that? He won a little before you, but you're still great friends with him.
Yeah, we're good buddies. We've been teammates, a lot this year, over the past 2 years, and him and I have been on the same line the second half of the season. So him and I, we built a pretty good bond over the past half of the season there together, and it showed on the ice. So it's pretty cool to see him go into the team he wanted, and I was happy to see that for him.
Cutter, you talked a little bit about your positional versatility, but why do you think your game can translate full-time to center if that ends up to be the position you play?
I think, just developing all the skills of centerman or a wing to get to the next level. I think I'm the complete package, and I have all the skills to be a center or a left wing at the NHL level, and I think it's up to the team to make that decision in the near future.